We are almost
11th.
top 10, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to help that crusade and fucking help us keep pushing and get our goofy ass in the mix of the Joe Rogans, the Theo Vaughns.
Oh, Hunter. We're 9 right now.
We're 9.
We're 9.
Why not number 1?
We
so
are
close.
We're ahead of Tucker Carlson. We're 2 spots behind Caller Daddy.
We gotta see Caller Daddy. It was once talked to. Now it's evolving. To
Last year,
Caller Daddy.
Do you remember we hit number 1 for a day last year on Spotify? Because we got notified about it during our rap that we hit. There was no notification. No one told us anything, but we were number 1 in the world for a day, moment. And no one said anything. We didn't find out till the end of the year.
For a brief moment, and God damn it, you guys can help us get there again.
It was like February 26th or something, just a completely random.
It was a random day. I don't know why it would happen that day, but I'll tell you this right now, everybody. We have, I say, the strongest, most dedicated fan base of podcast out there on the internet. Shout it from the rooftops in the comment sections. The amount of interaction and love in the comments is fucking unbelievable. And that's why I love you all so much.
His Tinder profile said he was 45, but he looked to be in his early 30s at most. Looking for a sugar baby. $700 weekly. No sex. Oh, that's so funny, Hunter. That's the same thing that I saw when you first messaged me.
God, talk about an unbelievable deal. A sugar baby, $700 weekly, and no scrum, no grum, no scrum. How great is that?
You would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh my God! Oh God! Instantaneously, I'd be like, I'd even do a little grum, a little scrum, a little grum. I'd be your little barnacle on the bottom of your boat. Why not? Scrape me off, Daddy.
I don't even want to picture what that act would translate into, what the barnacle might mean. We're just going to keep going.
I'm sticky and I'm spread out and I'm stuck.
Okay.
I need you to pluck me off.
Okay. Okay. All right. The part I was mostly making fun of you for was the part where it says you're actually 45, but you look in your early 30s. So.
Oh, good. Yes. Well, I am a youthful man for my age.
Of course. Sounded too good to be true, but as a broken university student, broke. Just can't do it anymore. It sounded too good to be true. There was a silence for a while after that. Then the doorbell rang again.
Hey, it's Jack. Let me in.
Sounded like Jack. Still, I didn't get up. He would have a key, wouldn't he? Why would he need me to let him in? This continued for almost a full hour. Different people would ring the doorbell, announce themselves, and then disappear when I didn't respond.
That would be so fucking anxiety-inducing.
Could
you imagine that? Oh, my God.
That's rough. Just sitting there, and it's like, hey, it's me. Open up.
Especially if it goes through different, like women, children, all kinds of stuff. Ugh. That idea of it going on for an hour is so long, too. I mean, even like 5 minutes of that would be fucked.
What's actually standing there is like a giant. In my head, it's like who knows what it is. Cannibal creature you've ever seen, like a giant Wendigo beast, and it's just like, hey, it's me, Jack. You know me, right? Let me in.
There's just something so threatening about somebody who is just like somebody just lying straight to your face. Hey, it's Jack. Open up, and it's clearly something pretending to be other people. It's just so threatening. It's such a simple way, but it's such a good way to elicit fear.
What about that video I just sent you?
Let me see.
What if it was that?
One man, one jar. What is this? Oh, yeah. That's so fucking stupid. I hate that this works so good for the story.
like the entity is flipping between all these, like, oh, it's me, your mom, you know me, right? Or it's like,
hey,
oh,
it's me, Goku.
And then
it's me, Shit Rob.
And then immediately back to like, it's me, Paul from the 5th grade. Remember, we're friends. Just like, oops.
So it's turned into my entire family, an anime character, and a boy I knew in 5th grade. What is this creature outside my door?
Hey, it's me, Goku, and then knocking.
It's so creepy.
There's a menacing to it, like, let me in.
Also, Goku's so fucking wide in the door for him. He looks huge. I don't know why. That got me the most. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Okay, well, let's move into the next one here, which is every month a parade.
That was pretty good. I also kept it together. I was about to start laughing, but I kept it together at the end when she was looking at the piece of paper. And it's like I'd done something bad, and she's repeating the lines. Just in my head, it's like there was a knock at the door. I look over, and Goku.
Oh, yeah.
Standing.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, slugger?
Hey, it's me, Goku.
I'm going to take you right on my Nimbus cloud.
It's me, Goku. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I just kept. It's funny you said that too, because I just kept hearing the knocking. We gotta find the Dragon Balls.
Just a thought. Like, you're 4 feet from the doors, you can see him clearly, and he's just like making eye contact, like,
it's me, Goku. It's me, Goku.
I'd love to see an edit of that instead of him saying it's Goku. After that, it's him like doing the power up sounds like and he's behind the door, but then there's still the knocking in there. So he's like like that kind of thing. The power energy, it's all muffled through the other side of the door, but still there's the nice knock.
I love the idea of like normal people coming to this podcast because they're like, oh, they're covering horror stories and I'm really into literature. I'll listen. And then it's like,
hey, what's up,
Goku? Hey, it's me, Goku. Yeah. In fact, they acted as if it never even existed. And to them, I guess it didn't. I don't really blame them either. Okay, man. I keep mush mouthing today because I had, before we start recording, I had a milkshake and it just like completely froze my lips. So anytime I have to say like 2 consonants back to back, it's rough.
Yeah, I mean, big frozen fat lips like that would be hard to throw around if you can't feel them.
That felt oddly.
No, I'm just saying that if you had giant fat fucking lips like you do, and they get all numbed up and frozen, yeah, it'd probably be like it'd be like a bunch of down pillows being thrown around. You probably
talking about me throwing my lips around feels very suggestive. And
I'm just saying, and I'm not even saying it, but I'm just saying that if you had large, fat, I mean, your lips could be considered morbidly obese.
My wife loves these lips. Actually, big fan. You could ask her.
Well, I feel is kind of inappropriate to me, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Now, so now I'm the one being inappropriate. Now I'm the one being inappropriate. We haven't addressed that drawing you made of me on the show yet. That you decided to do a piece about me, and it was the lips are so big. Not only do they take up my entire torso, but they lay over my shoes and are like they hang out to the sides like drapery.
I thought you would have liked it.
Okay, I was at a Waffle House. And a guy walked up to me and said, "Is this you?" and held up that picture.
It's true. Did you say yes? Or did you say
I said I don't.
You probably
said I don't know what that picture.
You probably said this. You probably said, "Oh," and you're like, "Sorry, I just drank a milkshake. My whips I can't talk." It's probably what you said.
I said I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever drew that picture someone should probably call his local FBI hotline and should probably report him for certain threats he has made towards certain people, especially political figures.
I also just really like how
I think something should be done about it, but I don't know who that is.
I loved how childish your sentence was too. When you're just like, I can't believe it. I drank a milkshake and now it's like my mouth's all lipped up and it's all weird and numb. Every time I said back consonants, I can't even do it. It's weird because I drink a big old milkshake. I like to think that you were like a 1950s diner, doing a little doo-wop in the parking lot.
It was a Sonic. Thank you.
All right, so basically the new age version of that. Oh my God.
When my Twitter account got stolen, when I fell for that scam a little bit ago, and the video of me started going around, everyone was like, "Not him. Lips aren't big enough."
It's true. It is. I will say that was freaky. For people that don't know, Isaiah's Twitter account got hacked, and the guy made like a deep fake video, or not even. It's just like an AI generated video.
No. That was me. That was me. That was a video I took because I thought the scam was that I was talking to Twitter's verification team, and that there was an attempt to my account, and I was dumb and fell for it. So I made the video to like certify the account or whatever. But then after they stole the account, they're like, "Hey, it's a crypto thing."
So wait, the video you recorded was you promoting a cryptocurrency?
No. Let me back up.
Yeah, because you have. Okay, yeah. Please tell me.
Okay, so I get a phone call where someone claims to be with like Twitter or X's or whatever sport and safety team, and then they send me emails to verify like the case is opened or whatever that are from twitter.com. It's like support/twitter.com. And I look up the URL and it's like, it was legit a few years ago back when X was Twitter, but now that it's rebranded, I guess people can just like spoof the email or someone's bought the domain or something like that for twitter.com or whatever. So it all came from like twitter.com, and they already had information like phone number, account, email tied, stuff like that. And they sent like a portal to like verify login through. So I go through, everything looks like X, and they're like, we need to verify identity. And when I signed up for the blue check mark, they had the thing where it's like, oh, a picture of yourself. And like, I've got my account back from other websites before where you have to send a video of yourself. And they're like, yeah, I was on the phone with this supposed tech guy. I was like, yeah, just send a video of yourself with your name, date, and then this code. And the code was $WEN. And yes, in hindsight, I should have realized what that meant. I thought it was like a code. It's like a symbol. And then 3 letters because it's the start of the account name.
Oh my God.
I should have known, but I did it for like the Twitter guy. And then as soon as he has that, I've already entered the password. I get locked out of everything at once. And then they log in, change all of my stuff, and then post that video. So that's
oh my God, that is so funny.
It was not funny for me at all. And my wife, who was not with me because she was feeling bad and my family was in for the holidays. So I was doing this between hanging out with them. We were out. We went on another tour of New Orleans, which I know you're fond of. We go out on another tour. And while I'm on the tour, all this happens. So my wife, who wasn't with me, saw the video and was like, well, surely he wasn't stupid enough to fall for this. So she says it was AI and a fake, even though it was not.
I assumed. That's
what everyone assumed. Because how could I be that stupid to fall for that?
It's not even that, Isaiah. It's not even that. It's like your emotion. You look like a fucking robot. Like the lighting is all weird. You're like in this like you're in this prison cell and you're just like, hey, so this is Isaiah. Isaiah Nichols. What? It's the way that the
I thought it was a verification thing.
Everybody. I was like, oh yeah, you got hacked as an AI video. Whatever. And I remember being like, man, they even got the kind of like grainy, like dark room, like he's like just in like a weird room. To think that you look like a fucking Guantanamo Bay hostage, and you were like in your room with a notepad and wrote that crypto coin down is so fucking funny. Oh my God. My favorite thing too later was the follow up, but I was like, oh damn, because people were like, wait, he's promoting this, whatever. And everybody I saw was being like, no, he got hacked or whatever. And then I go to Instagram, and that's whenever I see your story, you have your shades on, you're outside, you're like, okay, so here's pretty much what's going on. You're like walking outside, and you're recording yourself with these sunglasses on, like, so pretty much I got hacked, and it was a whole weird thing. So sorry about that. Sorry about that, you guys.
I was under a lot of duress. Thank you. It was a stressful time.
And to think that you were getting off like a fucking alligator bayou tour or whatever is so funny to me. Ah, cheese. You know what? Cheese and crackers. That is just unfortunate. All right. Well, we better go on this ghost tour.
You know what's crazy? It was literally an alligator bayou tour. There was a gator next to me, and it was a boat tour, like down to it. I was under a lot of duress. What do you want? My shades were on. God. What do you want me to do? Oh gosh. No, I was standing in my room. I thought
man.
it was a verification. So I'm just low energy. I have the phone. I just show my face and I show the paper and stuff. And I'm like, okay, is this good? And I was on the phone with the guy still. And he's like, okay, that should do it. And I'm like, is that good? He's like, yeah, that's good. And then he spends 10 minutes explaining to me like what the hack was, how it happened, how I can provide safety. And at the end, I thanked him and said, sorry, I thought you were a scammer earlier. And he's like, oh, no problem.
He just said, oh yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it. Was he snickering?
No, I talked to this guy for like 20, 25 minutes and he was like, oh, it's no problem. He kept being like, it's good that you're aware. It's good that you're aware of like scammers online and you're trying to be proactive.
That is fucking crazy, man. I love already the same way with the weird favors, the sugar daddy, that kind of stuff. The evasive feeling of like somebody being around you and just constantly, just like, I mean, like a plague or like a fucking virus or something hanging around being like, could you imagine being like, if it goes the way that I'm thinking of being like, he put up his jacket and walked over. Like you're having somebody narrate your entire life. Like it would drive you insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of like how I am with you. You're kind of like the thing that follows me around and torments my life.
It's true. Or I'm a guy on Twitter who's like, hey, by the way, write down this crypto thing. Okay.
He wasn't even at Twitter. It was just he just said he was at Twitter.
You thought so with the email.
I thought he was. I thought I was talking to Mr. Musk himself for all I knew. I just hook, line, and sinker.
I'm hitting you up personally to help you with this.
Is he Swedish? Is that the
He has such a weird accent. I can never do. He's just gonna. I am become meme. Widowy.
I am become meme.
That is like the cringiest, one of the lamest fucking things we've heard. I am become meme. He like looks forward and he's like, widowy.
Remember when he started a government agency called Doge?
He says, pretty much. I become meme. Pretty much. You're so cool. Whatever entity, by the way, that's in this story would fucking hate having to narrate my life, man. He wakes up. He masturbates. He continues to masturbate. He's masturbating again. He took a shit. He masturbates while he shits. He's masturbating.
Yeah, gross.
He's masturbating. It smells in here. I'm like, that's not narrating. That's your own thing. He's like, I'm sorry. He masturbates.
Like you're just holding eye contact with him.
Yeah, exactly. He puts on his socks. He masturbates.
Before you're even out of the bed, that's rough, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight from the go.
Yeah, exactly. And then he says, he gets out of bed. Sigh.
Another day here.
He does hot yoga. He masturbates.
All right. Anyway, he drives to work.
He calls Isaiah. He masturbates.
Ew. Cut that out right now. They say enough stuff already on the subreddit. We don't need to encourage that. About a week ago, I was cooking dinner, mashed potatoes and black bean tacos, tuning them out as normal. As I was chopping up some cilantro for my tacos, however, he said something that caught my attention.
Natalia is innocently chopping cilantro without any knowledge that she is in grave danger. Fuck that, dude. I'd be like, excuse me?
What?
I like to think that every time she looks up at him too, like, what? He like kind of hides. He's like, he kind of goes behind a corner and he's just like looking at her.
Well, it says that he's always a few feet away, but with the back facing him or facing her. So does that mean when she tries to get closer, he just like takes a step away at the same time? Like if she starts running after him, will he start running?
Natalia.
Or does he just float? It's just like
I like to think that he runs. It's like you hear like his duck footsteps slapping on the ground, falling after her. Natalia can make it jiggle.
Wouldn't it be terrifying if like you got into your house and you shut the door behind him, and then a few minutes later you hear the door fly open and him sprinting over to you?
Yeah,
but he's sprinting backwards because you never see his face, so he's running.
Yeah, don't turn around so I can run towards you. No,
that's a horrifying idea. Think about something running like full sprint speed but backward. So like you just see the back of its head getting closer. It's an awful visual. I got sleepier, reached over and turned off the lamp by my bed, rolling over onto my left side and closing my eyes.
Natalia rolls over closing her eyes and peacefully lying in her bed. What she doesn't know, however, is that she will soon face a horrible fate that will end in her death. I would be pissed, man. I'd be like, we've been doing this fucking game for years, and this is the kind of bullshit you want to pull? Like,
it's like, okay, all right, we've been good to each other. You know, I let you stay in my home.
Yeah, well, what the fuck is this? You've been in my house for this long, and you're really going to just start pulling this shit now? It's overreacts.
Yeah, exactly.
Chortle. I think he just keeps saying chortling. She begins to chortle. She's like, I'm not laughing. She chortles. Chortles more than anyone ever chortles.
It's funny to imagine that, like, he's communicating like a dad who doesn't know how to work through feelings. Like, she's yelling, and he's just like, Natalie is upset. Natalia is mad at me.
Natalia is mad at me.
Natalia is mad at the one who watches.
I chortle.
I love to chortle. Yeah, you are almost exact. You're not quite there, but you're really close to the voice you did for Mr. Widemouth. It's very same note, very similar.
Come on, kill yourself, seriously.
There you go. Yeah. That's it. I got up, walking into the bathroom and slamming the door shut, annoyed and a little bit scared. He had been narrating my entire life and had never said anything creepy or out of the ordinary. So what was going on now? I opened the faucet and began splashing water onto my face.
Natalia washes her face, but she doesn't seem to realize that it is much easier for someone to attack when her eyes are closed.
That's so fucked up. Move.
That's so
just
fucked.
Start doing that. She's completely fine in there, but just says stuff like that.
He's like, I have a trident. You're like, what? Nothing. I really didn't say anything.
Why would he have a trident?
I don't know. You tell me. Poseidon, god of the sea. I don't know.
I goof around. That's what I do. I like to have fun.
I'm a silly man. I'm silly. I chortle and I'm silly.
Anyway, do you want to kill yourself today?
Yeah, why don't you put this in your mouth and jump on it?
Put this in your mouth and jump on it?
Just hop up and down. It'll be fine, I swear.
Okay.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
It's a joke. Calm down.
It's a joke. You're so serious. You'd be much prettier if you smiled.
There it is. He's like passively misogynist.
Yeah, he's like one day she just realizes, she's like, yeah, actually he was like a misogynist this whole time, but he just really amps it up. Are you seriously wearing that today? You should try wearing makeup. She's like, I do. Oh.
Maybe your boss will give you that promotion if you dressed better, if you smiled nicer. Why are you working? Shouldn't you try cooking? You like that. That stresses you out less. Or no, he's doing it in like the third person thing. So as she's getting ready for work, he's like in the corner and he's like, Natalia thinks that she will be fulfilled by continuing her day at work. Little does she know, she would be much happier as a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, she's like, excuse me? And he's got like a red pill podcast in his ear. He like pulls out his bud real quick. Like, never mind.
Natalia looks at baby clothes online, even though her eggs are totally dry. She's far too old.
Little does she realize she should have had this revelation 12 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, why are you doing this? He just like shrugs. I like to think too, he just shrugs the whole time.
Yeah, she asks him. He's like, oh.
He does the Jim Halpert like lip thing, and he just shrugs. Don't shoot the messenger.
She looks over every now and then, and he starts shaving his head, smoking cigars. Like he's just becoming, he's just getting red pilled over time. The kids were running around the backyard and jumping into the bouncy castle, but the adults were standing around in silence, their eyes darting back and forth across the yard while some of my aunts and uncles walked in and out of the house periodically. It was like they were all waiting for something to happen. This feels very It. Like how every 27 years, or however long, I think it's 27 years.
Well, I was going to say, I mean,
that comes back.
The It thing makes sense, Jeepers Creepers, but it immediately made me think of Tommy Taffy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is Tommy Taffy. You're right. That's the perfect one-to-one draw.
Or at least just that kind of, just that world of creepy thing shows up at X time.
Hey kids,
blah, blah, blah.
I'm Tommy Taffy. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the drugs gonna happen here. Everything's fine.
We should really read the rest of Tommy Taffy. I think that'd be great.
There's more to it?
Yeah, there's 2 more parts. We read half of it.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Yeah. Hey, kids.
Hey! That's all I have.
Watch out.
That's all it is. Hello!
That's the whole bit. That's all of it.
There it is.
Once he finished opening the last gift from the family member, the clown walked up to Jake and handed him the gift bag he had been carrying around the entire party. Watched as Jake's mom tried to stop the clown from handing Jake the gift, while my uncle held her back. What?
It's just funny to be like, no! The uncle's holding her back, and then Jake's still like, oh, cool, present. It's like, you fucking run, kid. Run! God, what the fuck?
What? I mean, 10, they should know something's up.
Yeah,
there should be some level of like, what's the problem?
10 years old, is your mom like, no! And your uncle's like holding her back, whatever, and he's like, all right, cool, thank you for the gift. Fucking idiot. What the fuck?
That would be you as a kid.
Oh my god, sweet. Yeah, it's just candy.
Your
It's like hamburgers and candy. I'm like, awesome. I'm super hungry. Thank you.
Your mom's crying and you're like, what's your problem?
Yeah, exactly. Mom, would you shut the fuck up? I'm eating candy and burgers. Jesus. What the fuck's your problem? Jesus Christ.
We all watched as Jake thanked the clown and opened the gift bag, taking out handfuls of tissue paper until he reached in and pulled out the gift.
It's a book.
I saw his mom sigh in relief. Jake turned the book over in his hands, looking at it. It was a small hardcover. I just laughing if the bomb was if the book was like a bomb.
Yeah. Just blew his face.
Yeah,
oh my God!
Just kills everyone in the party. Like, oh, thank you for the boom.
And also just wanted to say real quick, thank you so much for if you've listened to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, be sure to give us a nice rating there. It really does help us out. And until next time, everyone, stay creeped and stay creative. Keep writing. We love it. Also, once again, like I said at the top of the episode, thank you so much. You guys are the best fucking fan base any podcasters could ever ask for. We appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
We will see you guys in the next one. And if a random clown shows up at a kid's 10th birthday party and gives you a book, don't read it unless you really don't like that kid.